Hello guys, this is Such95. I'm going to be using the computer at the same time because my brain's not that good to remember all the knowledge. This video is going to be one of the topic videos. This is going to be topic 2013 episode 2. This topic is about raising money for charity. Now, I have done previous things in the past to raise money for charity. I have done Raise for Life for about 4 or 5 years. Haven't done it recently. I guess that things have just been very busy and haven't had the time to do it. But I aim to make 2013 the best year I possibly can. I am going to be entering for Raise for Life, probably more than one of the events that's going on. But the second thing I'm going to raise awareness for is diabetes. Now, some of my family members and some of my friends in school have diabetes, and it does affect them very, very badly. Some people carry on with their everyday lives and aren't really bothered by it, but other people, they sometimes take advantage of the fact of it. Sometimes, they eat millions of sweets, they drink, and they just don't bother with what's wrong with them. Now, you have to take care and listen to doctors when they tell you what, you've got to do. You've got to take this, you've got to take that, and you've got to take that. If you don't take them, you aren't going to get any better, and you aren't going to keep it stable. Okay? So I'm going to give you some facts and some figures, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be doing at the end of this video. Why diabetes occurs. Now, diabetes occurs because the body cannot use glucose inside your body properly. It's either owing to a lack of hormone insulin, or because the insulin available doesn't work as effectively. The full name for diabetes, it derives from the Greek word diabetes, meaning siphon. The pass-through and the mellituous is the word Latin for honeyed or sweet. This is because not only excess of sugar found in the blood, but may also appear in the urine. Hyson is being known in the 17th century as, excuse my language, pissing evil. Okay? Now, according to the charity Diabetes UK, which I'll put in my description down the bottom so you can have a further look at this, more than 2 million people in the UK have a condition, and up to 750,000 more are believed to have it without even realising they do. Now, my awareness here is to basically go and get checked out at the doctors. Now, you may think I'm bizarrely mad, but you never know what you may have. There are people out there who have conditions and have things wrong with them, and they do not even know it. And sometimes it's maybe too late. A lot with cancerous things, people find out when it's far too late to even cure it. But there is, back to the diabetes, more than 3/4 of people with diabetes have type 2 diabetes mellitus. Okay, now I'm going to tell you what each of those mean just now. Okay, type 1 diabetes is the body is unable to produce any insulin at all. It usually starts in childhood or young adulthood, so kind of my my era, if you like, and is treated with diet control and insulin injections. Now, if you do not know what an insulin injection looks like, I will just show you if you just give me 2 seconds. Now, an insulin pen looks like one of these here. I'm not going to play around with it because it is actually my mum's, but her Pacific one, there's many different insulins in the world. Basically, you pull the lid off here and all the insulin is just inside here, as you can see. Now, what you have to do is you have to put the injection in, a needle in, and you inject it to any possible part of your body, basically with any meat, run around, and you'll inject it into you, but you need to measure out the right milligrams just here. If you overdose it too much, you can become very, very ill. Also, another thing diabetic people do is they keep a home monitoring record. Now what that means is they take their blood sugars with a pricking machine, which I'll just show you 2 seconds now. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, sorry about that. It's a machine just looking like this. It's the older version. She has got a newer one somewhere, but I can't find it for a minute. And what you do is you press the button to come on. Okay, and it'll come up with something like this. Now what you should do is you insert a little strip just here. If I just find a strip for you, I can actually do this right now to show you how it all works. It's not dangerous. It's a very good thing to do. If I can find the strip somewhere. A minute, I can't find one. No, I can't find one. Anyway, what you do is you place this by your fingertip, just here, make sure the hole in lines with your finger. You push that button down. I won't do it because it's not going to do anything. Push it in, it'll prick your finger, a little sharp scratch, and then blood will appear. Okay, and you will see a flashing light there. Now obviously there's no strip there. You see the flashing light. Once the strip's there, you place it on to, it's sort of a red little square thing where that flashing light is. Place it on there, it'll beep beep. Give it about a minute or so and it'll tell you what your blood sugars are. Now, for diabetic people, it's usually around 6, maybe 7 is around the average. If it's extremely high, it'd be something towards the 15, maybe 20. I've seen people's before as in 30, which is dangerously high. So what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to make you aware. Now, I can help you to the best of my knowledge because I've grown up seeing people with diabetes and I've learned a lot about it myself, because probably one day I'll have it. Now, you have to get your blood sugars basically controlled. Now, what that means is the body converts glucose from the food into energy. Okay, the glucose comes ready-made in sweet foods such as sweets and cake, or from starchy foods such as potatoes, pasta, bread. And once they're digested, the liver is also able to manufacture glucose. Now, under normal circumstances, the hormone insulin, which is made in the pancreas, carefully regulates how many glucose in the blood. The insulin stimulates cells to absorb enough glucose from the blood for the energy or fuel that they need. Insulin also stimulates the liver to absorb and store any glucose that's left over. Now, after a meal, the amount of glucose in the blood rises, which triggers the release of insulin. So you technically eat after you've injected your insulin. So you inject your insulin, you have something to eat, and it will then penetrate around your body. When the blood glucose levels fall during exercise, for example, insulin levels fall too. So it's not just your glucose falls, it's the whole kind of lot. A second hormone manufactured by the pancreas is called glucagon. Now, it stimulates the liver to release glucose when it's needed, and raises the levels basically of the glucose in your blood. Now, insulin is manufactured and stored in the pancreas, which is the gland above 15 centimetres to 6 inches long that lies crosswise behind the stomach. It's often described as being 2 glands in one. Besides, in addition to make insulin, it also produces enzymes that are vital for the digestive food. These include lipase, which helps to digest fat, and analysis that helps to digest starchy food. It also releases bicarbonate of soda, the neutralizer of any stomach acid that may otherwise damage the lining of the gut. Now, just want to show you quickly 2 more things, and then I'll give you the website and you can have a look at more. Diabetes may be detected during a routine test when using glucose is present. When symptoms have drawn action to the problem, blood tests such as glucose tolerance tests to look at insulin response, and a HbA1c test to look at the long-term sugar levels, which to confirm whether or not the underlying cause is diabetes. Now, who's affected? Those at risk include people over 40 or over 25 in African, Caribbean, Asian or from minority ethnic groups, people with close family members who have type 2 diabetes, people who are overweight or have large waist size, women with polycystic ovary syndrome who are overweight, or women who have diabetes in pregnancy, and that's got a name for that one as well. So quickly, what I'm going to tell you is my aim is to raise money for the Diabetes UK. How I'm going to do that is one of 2 things. I'm either going to do a 10-mile run or bike ride, which is going to be exhausting because I'm not used to things like that, or I'm going to shave all of my hair off for charity. Give me your views on which one you think is probably better. If any of you would like to join in, please let me know. Email me, or post on this video, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Sorry for going on and on, but it is very important that we stop any more people getting this and finding a cure, and raising as much money as possible. Thank you for watching.